Can you tell us about yourself and your work experience, please?
Um, my full name is Victor Ugochukwu Ohebulem. So I'm from Nigeria originally. I migrated to Australia in 8 years, 9 years ago. So I have studied. I studied the first one. I studied to be a chef, and I was a chef for 6, 7 years now. And then while I was still a chef, I did a saturate in individual support. I was working in aged care while I was still a chef. So I got a lot of experience working in aged care because I worked there for like 8 years too. So I started like 2014, and 2020 when COVID came. So my chef job had a problem, so I have to quit from chef entirely, and then due to other family reasons, and then I came into disability sector fully, and since then I've been using my little experience in aged care to work in the disability. So one thing I found with the disability sector is that you are a jack of all trade and you master a bit of everything, not like in aged care. So in aged care, you just meant to shower people, dress them, bring them out. But in disability, you shower them, you dress them, you feed them, you do shopping, you do medication, you assess them, you do cleaning, you take them for appointment, you engage them in activities. Like almost you do everything. So it gives you a vast of everything. So it's not like in aged care, if something happens, you find your client on the floor, you go and call the RO. No, here you have to do the assessment. If it's not done, you have to call the ambulance. You take initiation and then do things. So that's why I love working in disability. So while I started working in disability 2020, when COVID came, so since 2020 to 2021, so I was appointed as the acting team leader in the organization, in the house I was working for. So I think in 2020, I did my set 4 in disability. So then in 2021, while I was appointed the team leader, so I'm still working with the Heaven Care in Australia. So one day I was, because I already had the mind to study into the disability sector. So they sent an email, get my course if you want to do your degree or do your certificate. So quickly I got, somebody picked it. I'm not sure who picked it. And then we talked a bit, and due to I had the passion already to study, and then it was easy for me to go through there. I did my diploma in community service with Get My Course, and then I did that was 2021. Then 2022, this year, I just finished with my advanced diploma in community service. So I think it was early this year that I was fully confirmed as the team leader, like the house coordinator here. So that's my little experience from chef to aged care and into disability. So I'm not sure if that is satisfying.
Yeah, that's awesome experience you have. Thank you for sharing with us. I believe the agent who contacted you, you said was the consultant was Claren.
Yeah.
That's great. And thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. And how did you get to know about this course? You said someone sent it via email, or
Yeah. The organization sent to every worker in the
okay, great.
organization. So I got it from Heaven Care, where I'm working right now. So then I called them. They said, "Oh, Victor, we don't have much information. Do you want to call them by themselves?" Then I called Get My Course, and then we took it from there. So I didn't know about it from the internet or from a friend, but from the organization where I'm working from.
I see. Thank you so much. Probably from your manager, right? Or
Yeah,
directors.
from the manager.
That's good. And can you tell us about your experience with Get My Course while you were doing the recognition of prior learning?
It was quite easy, satisfactory, and quite easy because I have engaged in other studies, and then I can relate to what it takes to get your certificate through your experience rather than maybe doing placement, doing writing exams, writing assessments while you actually qualify for it is quite easy. My experience with Get My Course was so good. It was very good. In fact, it was a prayer answered opportunity because I was actually looking, yeah, I was actually looking for maybe going to Sydney, or because I live in a city, going to somewhere it will be easy for me to do it while I was still working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when I received the email, I was like, oh yeah, this is actually what I was looking for. And then that was why I followed it straight away. It was really good. It was, I think
That's
in this place, I have recommended up to 3, 4 people would get my
mm.
course. Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that. And we are happy that you are very satisfied with your experience with Get My Course. And can you share your advice to people who are interested in doing the course too?
Um, the little bit, the little things that make it a bit difficult is able to get the judgment that get my course will be asking from you. And then my advice is that, sometimes people work for work's sake. Me, I don't work for work's sake. I work for relationship. I work for satisfaction. Yeah, that's me. I don't work just for money. So the advice I'll give to anybody who want to do this, build a good relationship with your managers, with your bosses, so that when you ask for any document, it will be easy for you because the trust and the trust has been there already. They will just send it all of them to you. It becomes easy. And
Mm-hmm.
then another advice is that if you can spend one stress in getting something, why then do you have to stress 100, get go through 100 stress before you get the same thing? So it was easy and then less stress to get my certificate through the get my course.
That's very good to know. And that's so amazing, Victor. Thank you so
Mm.
much for giving that advice to those people who are interested in the course. And for our last question, how can this course benefit you? Or how did it benefit you?
Okay, how it did benefit me and how it's going to benefit me. So I think
Mhm.
there are two different things, but I'll put them together. So, like I said, I think um, when I was acting as the team leader, I wasn't sure that it's going to come back to me because the organization was actually looking for someone who is qualified for it. So
Mhm.
I know they got that confident in me when they see that I have uploaded my diploma in community service. They will be like, oh, yeah, if this guy who has been acting as the house coordinator got this qualification, why then we not confirm him as the house coordinator? So that is one of the way he has benefited me. So like I was acting as the house coordinator. Now I am now the house coordinator. And then another way is going to help me. That's why I wanted and I completed my advanced diploma in management sector. So that by next year, because I want to, by next year, probably next year or later this year, I'll be going uh, for my degree course in
Mhm.
disability community sector. So it has helped me, and I know it's going to help me in the future. So I don't have to spend 4 years or 5 years or 3 years in doing the degree. But now I think I have, from the little research I've made, I think it's going to be like 1 year, 6 months for me to get my degree,
That's
and
great.
less cost too.
That's right. I totally agree with you. And we are very happy here at Get My Course that you're experiencing this stuff. Thank you so much, Victor, for gracing your precious time in doing this interview.